Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having the most incredible day. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do pop culture videos every single day, so if you're looking for the latest in reality TV, influencer tea, pop culture, Brit tea, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'd be super incredibly grateful. You guys, we need to talk. I need you to grab a snack, grab a drink, maybe a chamomile tea, bitch, because I think you're gonna be like fired up after you hear what I have to say. There's a blind item going around and a lot of people are actually like believing this, but listen, take it with a grain of salt. I personally don't want to believe this, but you never know. So the blind item says the following. It is confirmed. The former rapper turned reality star turned jobless stay-at-home dad has signed on to a reality show that will feature his current wife and their kids and her stepchildren, aka Britney's children, and Shar Jackson's son, I think. Listen. Okay. So allegedly, Kevin got $2 million from his sit-down interview with 60 Minutes, right? Exposing Britney and exploiting the children and all that, right? I would not be surprised if he is going to have this reality show, and I will tell you why. I mean, part of me is like, could this be real? But then part of me is like, I wouldn't put past him anything. I don't know how the saying works, bitch. But listen, I honestly think that Kevin doing this would probably be the worst thing in the world. Like, I can't imagine like a reality show like the Federline. Do you know what I mean? Like, are you kidding? Like, what? The Federlines. It just does not make sense. Right? Girl, listen, I don't understand what kind of reality show this is going to be. Like, I don't understand what it is. The only reason that they're even interested in this reality show is not because of his former rap career. It's not because of his former backup dancing career. It's because of Britney Spears. And I hope and pray that if this is true, Matthew Rosengart, Britney Spears' lawyer, sends like cease and desist to everybody and shuts them all up. You know what I mean? Because you cannot tell somebody else's story. And Britney's children and her story is not up for exploitation. You know what I mean? From their father. Like, putting it out there for all of us to have an opinion, that's not right. It is just not right. But it's out there. He made it public. So those are the consequences. People are going to talk about it. And he wouldn't be receiving so much hate because I got another DM saying like, why do you go so hard on Kevin? And my whole thing is, I just feel like he could have done things so differently. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I wish everybody well. And you guys know that about me. I don't wish ill will towards anybody. But it just angers me so much that Kevin has just been okay with this whole image that the world put on him, which is like, you know, a gold digger mooch. And then what he does by sitting down with his interview, allegedly getting paid $2 million, like, instead of being on the right side of her story, he's being on the wrong side of it. And that really, really, really like boggles me. And I don't understand how that can even be a thing. Like, if Kevin was smarter, right, he would understand that maybe Britney wasn't exactly herself the past years because she was put in such a horrible situation. When you are placed in a horrible situation, you are not able to be your full self. So why doesn't Kevin literally push them a little bit and say, hey, why don't we go over to your mom's house? You know, she moved into the neighborhood. Let's go over to your mom's house. Let's see what she's up to. You know, let's go celebrate her #1. Hold me closer. If Jaden and Sean don't feel close to their mom because of having that conservatorship wall up for such a long time, then Kevin Federline should try, as a parent that he claims to be such a good one, and bring that wall down, because he should know that it's not Britney's fault that she was placed under this conservatorship. So anyways, going back to the reality show, I just feel like, I hope this isn't true, because I mean, if Britney sends them like a gag order that they cannot mention her name, what are they gonna offer? Like, I'm so sorry, but what exactly are you offering? And Britney's children are still underage. I'm sure Britney has rights, and Britney can say, I don't allow my children to be on camera, you know? And then if you take Sean and Jaden out, what really do you talk about? Like, what do you do? So like, I feel like things could be so freaking different, you know? But money is literally what is driving like this whole thing to shit. You know what I mean? Like, if it was not for money, things would be so different. Kevin, if he was smarter, you know, if he really was smarter, he could really change his whole life around, change his children's life around. He could easily become one of Britney's confidants, standing by her throughout all of this, defending her against her family, doing all of these things. But what does he choose to do? He chooses to do interviews. He chooses to send out Instagram videos of Britney parenting her children. He's sitting there talking shit about her, saying that, well, it's not always what's right, but it's what mom wants for her to get out of the conservatorship. So I just don't understand. You know what I mean? And I'm like, don't do it for yourself. Do it for your children, because your children need their mother. And as human to human, you would think, maybe I shouldn't go public with this. Maybe I should try and fix it with therapy, with, you know, whatever, right? And now this whole rumor about a reality show, I sure hope it's not true, but part of me, you know, thinks it is. I mean, if he did this interview, I'm pretty sure he's not gonna have an issue doing a reality show. And, you know, he disappeared for a very long time, and now he wants the spotlight again because he, you know, I feel, in my opinion, there's no more money coming in after a couple years, so he needs to figure out what to do. But I can tell him for sure that people will watch the first episode just to see what it's about and to fully cancel him. But no, he's not going to create a fan base. I mean, Kevin Federline will never create a fan base. Right? Like, I'm sorry, but that's the truth. I feel like he should just stick to golf and stick to try and parent his children and try and move the children to the right side of the wall, which is Britney's, you know, and it's getting closer. It's learning who she is. I mean, they have to get to know their mother for the first time as a free woman. You know, they were less than 5 years old when she was placed under this conservatorship. This is all that they've known. And if you want to exploit that on reality TV, there's just no end to the hunger for money, you know? But I'm choosing not to believe this rumor because I want to give Kevin somewhat the benefit of the doubt that he won't go that low. But it's Hollywood, bitch. You never know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.